Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Surprise Thursday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I am surprising you with the Dragon Ball Super Dragon Stars, Super Saiyan Future Trunks, and Fusion Zamasu 2-pack. Did I say Dragon Star series? Because that's what it is. Thank you for watching this video or any of my other videos that you may have run across, which I hope is all of them. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews or just to help the channel out further. Or both. That's cool too. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. And with all that said, let's get into it. And first up, as we always do here on Digital Caveman Presents, let's start with a look at the packaging. And here we have 4-and-Up Bandai. Warning! Don't stick things in your pie hole! Don't stick things in your French pie hole! That don't belong there. And then on the top, that nice silver print of Dragon Star series. And the crackly rock looking, whatever you want to call it, Dragon Ball Super. Nice big window showcasing the figure and the accessories. Super Saiyan Trunks, Future Trunks, Super Saiyan Future Trunks, Dragon Star series, and Fusion Zamasu. On the bottom, small print, fine print, legalese print, and a barcode. On this side, artwork of Super Saiyan Future Trunks, Dragon Ball Super. And on this side, Dragon Ball Super, artwork of Fusion Zamasu and Fusion Zamasu. And on the back, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Star series, Super Saiyan Future Trunks versus Fusion Zamasu. Learn more at bandai.com/dragonstars. And then there it is again in some French. Bandai and assortment things. And a nice silver print. I really like that. It gives these Dragon Ball Dragon Stars figures a premium feel. Well, that does it for a look at the packaging. And now let's take a look at the figures and their accessories. And there I go, bumping the camera already. And we'll start with Fusion Zamasu's only accessory, which is this hand. It has nicely molded details. I mean, he's even got, you can see the fingernails. And other than that, it's a hand. And Future Super Saiyan Trunks. Here's a fist for his right hand. A grip hand for his left. And here we have, what is this, an open palm hand, and then an open palm for the opposite side. We have this piece, which I actually had to go look up. I thought it was some type of foot stand, but I had to actually go look it up. And that's what it is. This is for Trunks. when he's holding this big piece here. Here we have Trunks' sword, which is going to require some heat. It's got a bend here and a bend here just from being in the package. Then here we have his broken sword. And here we have his sword in the sheath, and you can see it's got a little nub there, and that's where it connects to his back. And this does come out, but it's, you know, I don't know why they made it for it to come out. I guess so it could be empty when he was holding the sword. But it just goes in there and it stays. It's a pretty tight fit, and these others, the actual swords do not fit in it. And then we have this big honking energy piece right here, which is where this broken sword piece comes in. It just kind of goes in there, and that's how it stays. Now let's take a look at the figures, and we'll start with Fusion Zamasu, where he fused, where the Zamasu, who was a little kooky dookie, fused with Goku Black, I believe it was. So, you know, nice split face. He's all melty looking. And there's his ring. And, you know, there's that. As far as articulation goes, he doesn't really look up. He looks down barely. There's a Fusion Potara earring. He has one on both sides, so that's cool. He will do the full Exorcist. He has a little bit of tilt in there. Waggle, waggle. At the shoulder, comes out to 90 degrees, mostly because this piece right here is stopping it. And it will do a full 360 degree rotation. It does have a cut here at the upper bicep for another 360 degrees of rotation. A double hinged pinned elbow. And let's see if I can get it to work. Maybe. Alright, there we go. You get that much range of motion out of it. Then at the wrist, he's got a ball joint here that's up and down. Well, it's not really a ball joint. It's looks like a ball, but it's in two halves. So it's kind of a ball joint, I guess. So anyway, he gets some up and down, but no waggle, and of course a full 360 degrees of rotation. On this arm, you know, usually I only cover one arm, but on, you know, this arm is a bit different. It doesn't really want to stay where it's supposed to, but anyway, he can go up that high with this one. He does get a full 360 degrees of rotation, and it's got, like, I don't know, you see that ball joint in there. It kind of sticks out, so it gives it a little bit of, you know, up and down there also, and some forward and back, kind of like a butterfly. This arm, it's got a little bit of that too. No cuts at the bicep. He does have a double hinged pinned elbow, which only gives you that much and nothing at the wrist. He does have a full 360 degrees at the waist. Oh no! And he does get some crunch, but not a bunch, because you end up doing that. So he does have a little bit of other waist action going on there. And let's see if I can get it back on there with some off the camera strength. Alright, maybe that got it back on there. So, you know, it's a little bit, but don't be expecting too much out of that. Because of his lower comma piece or whatever you want to call it, he only gets that much of the splits. And his leg pops off. This is just going to be one of those reviews. Alright, so the leg with the skirt thing, you can only go that forward, that far back. He does have a knee bend there, but it's, you can't really do anything with it. At the ankles, down that far, up that far, and it'll twist, but there is no rocker. I'm sure if you work at this, maybe you can get some rocker action, maybe, I don't know. Alright, that is Fusion Zamasu. Let's take a look at future Trunks, and he hadn't gone completely cuckoo Super Saiyan because he's still got pupils in his eyes, so he's not Super Saiyan 2, just Super Saiyan 1. Nice paint apps there on the upper torso, and then the boots kind of stand out. I mean, they're Trunks, and look, oh, battle damage. Let's take a look at the articulation. He doesn't really look up, doesn't really look down. He's got a little bit of waggle. He can do the full exorcist at the shoulders. A little better than 90 degrees. A full 360 degrees of rotation. Cut at the upper bicep for another 360 degrees of rotation. Ooh, look, more battle damage. Double hinge pinned elbow. And it gets you that much range of motion. Up and down on the wrists, and a full 360 degrees of rotation. A little back crunch, a little front crunch. 360 degrees of rotation there at the waist. He can kick forward that far, back that far. No cut here at the upper thigh, but there is a ball in here, so you can get some rotation out of that, and now it's all funky. Hate it when that happens. Ah! I hate it when that happens too. There we go. Double hinge pinned knee gives you that much range of motion at the ankle, down that far, up that far. It'll spin around, and he does have ankle tilt. So that's cool. And as far as his sword goes, there's the little tabby thing, the notch and the tab, and it just sticks in there, and it's in there pretty good. So he can be having his sword on his back. And the way this little piece works is you slide it on his foot like that, and it gives him a little extra balance when he's holding this big honking thing. So although how much it helps, I don't really know. It doesn't. Not really. But anyway, there goes a look at the figures and their accessories. And now, friends, it's time for my favorite part of a review, the comparisons. And let's start things off with the most obvious guy to put in here. Goku Black. Now, I don't have Super Saiyan Rose Goku yet, but I don't even know if I'm gonna get him. But anyway, there is Goku Black. And here is Perfect Cell. And of course, he would not stand up now. There he is. And I'm dropping stuff everywhere. And here they are with Kid Buu. And here is Lord Beerus. The caped version Piccolo. Super Saiyan Vegeta. And Super Saiyan Goku. Now, how do they compare it with other lines? You probably didn't ask, but I'm going to do it anyway. From Marvel Legends making his cameo appearance, here is Stan the Man Lee. From Star Wars The Black Series, we have the archive carded 501st Clone Trooper. From G.I. Joe Classified Series, we have the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander. And for some 7-inch goodness, we have McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batman Beyond. And I'll bump the camera, of course. And for some 7-inch badness from McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse line, we have from the Three Jokers, the Joker, the Comedian. And that, my friends, completes the comparisons. For final thoughts on the Dragon Ball Super Dragon Stars, Super Saiyan Future Trunks, and Fusion Zamasu 2-pack, this is a mediocre set. There are by far better figures in the line, especially the Zamasu. The articulation on him is just, it's there, but it's all blocked up. And I understand they couldn't just leave the skirt piece off, but it really traffic cones things. So just be aware of that. You're not going to get a lot of dynamic poses out of this guy. As far as the future Trunks goes, I know there was a single release of him. I did not pick it up. And I can't remember if it's Super Saiyan or if he's regular or what. But he's definitely, Trunks is definitely the better of the two figures. His articulation actually works. It's not blocked up by traffic cones, so to speak. And like I said, this is an okay set. I mean, it's tons of accessories for this set. I mean, you know, if you don't get it for anything but the accessories, I don't think it would be worth it. But, you know, it's not a horrible set. Again, like I said, it's mediocre at best. So, you know, pick it up at your own risk. Well, that does it for the review. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Thank you for watching this video or any of my other videos that you may have watched. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just to help the channel out further, or both. That's cool too. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.